Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mahfuzat Iliani Betty Zamzami. My metric number is A19A0260. I come from class L1. So today I would like to do the assignment, which is continuous assessment for subject ARS4103, which is strategy global retailing. So I will represent the country of Kosovo. The factor that exists in this journal is about competition. The topic of this journal that I choose is economic competition in Kosovo and empirical analysis. Every person or company has their own target to be a major vendor of goods that can provide satisfaction to all customers, but customers still want to have a varied range of options from different companies. This creates competition in the market for the product being marketed. The Kosovo market is relatively small and the concentration of trade activity is in the hands of only few people, which has an impact to all the users. The example of market that have been in Kosovo is transportation, telecommunication, insurance, petroleum and so on. Kosovo adopt a free market which give a freedom to all parties who conduct business activity. Most of the economy in Kosovo is held by individual or private company only. Therefore, there are competition law or to control the business conduct in the country. This is because those who have a dominant position in the market are always in power and do not give a opportunity to the consumer to earn the income of fixing the price. The competition in Kosovo is currently regulated by the law on the protection of competition. This issue can relate with topic of strategy retail global, which is economic freedom and competitive advantage. Relate with the topic of strategy retail global. Firstly is this factor which is competition can be related with the competitive advantage in chapter 1. In the market, we have a lot of brands, company and so on that provide the same product with the different types of brands. This gives a wide variety of options to the customer to choose product from different brands. The differentiations between brands in terms of price, quantity, quality and so on. The dumping competition in the market will benefit all the companies as they can innovate on their products so that they will look different from the others product that produced by their competitor. This inherent competitor will allow the quantity of the product to get better and look different from the existing product they have been in the market. Secondly is the economic freedom that I learned in chapter 2. Economic freedom is the fundamental right of every human to control his or her own labor and property. In an economically free society, individuals are free to work, produce, consume, and invest in any way that they want. Kosovo is adopted a free market. It will give an advantage to all parties involved in terms to set up the price, market, quantity, and so on. This is because it does not involve the government to set a standard rule that must be followed by all parties that involved. The product that I want to produce is a gadget product. Gadgets are an option for sale in Kosovo, such as laptop, mobile phone, and so on. Kosovo is famous for being a country that have a lot of natural resources. Kosovo produce power station that provide advance in technology. The demand for the gadget will be increased as technology is increasingly used in the world nowadays. As we know that technology has become a priority for everyone, especially for those who run a business to do their sale activity, either local or overseas. And it also used to make marketing advertising. So they will need to use the gadget thingy to doing their work. So the demand will be increased day by day in the market at Kosovo. Kosovo is also a country that is slow to receive progress, so the use of gadget can help the country to move forward in their market business. Global product planning. Firstly, for strategy 1, due extension, which is a product communication extension. Due extension might also work when the company target global segment which the similar needs. The production of gadget produced will follow as the production in its own country, even if is included in the country of Kosovo. This is because the standard that have been set up are stayed according to the previous one. Secondly is strategy 2, which is product extension communication adaptation. Because of difference in the culture or competition environment, often the same product is used to offer benefit or functions that dramatically differ from those in the home market. This difference between the foreigner and the home market drive companies to market the same product using customized advertising campaigns. The product produced is similar to other competitors, but it will add a change in terms of use innovation according to the customer use. It will also be marketed in various ways to be better known in the Kosovo market. Thirdly is strategy 3, which is product and adaptation communication extensions. The gadget product produced will be diversified in terms of its use to obtain difference between the company existing product in the Kosovo. The variation applied are such as packaging, design, and so on. We can also use different way of advertising with other companies, for example using the social media as a place for advertising to our product. Fourthly is strategy 4, which is product communication adaptation. It means that we need to change both, which is product and communication, to compete with the other competitor that already exist in the market of Kosovo. For example, we can be the company that produce the gadget which the more interested compared to other competitor which our own trademark by knowing to other customer in Kosovo. Lastly is we have a strategy 5, which is innovation. We produce something new that can be used in the country of Kosovo, which is technological sophistication can create many different types of gadget. We can introduce the use of new gadgets such as drone, tablet, smart home, and so on that do not have in Kosovo. Next is the market entry strategy. Firstly is exporting. Export the gadget directly to the country of Kosovo. This method is carried out directly for the purpose of introducing the product sold into the Kosovo market. The product produced must be acceptable to the customer in the country of Kosovo. This is because to ensure that it can be compete with other competitors that already existing in the market of Kosovo. The price should be able to customer buy and should not be too high compared to the other competitor that already in the market. Secondly is the licensing. A contractually agreement whereby one company which is a licensor make an asset available to another company which is the licensee in exchange for royalty, license fee, or some other from the compensation. This will involve two parties that help to market the gadget product produced to the country of Kosovo. This is easy for producers because they are able to know the taste of the people in the Kosovo demand through the second party. Thirdly is the contract manufacturing. After we do the licensing, we are able to do the contract manufacturing that allow the company to specialize in product design while the contractor accept responsible for manufacturing facility. the company need to be ensured that the product of gadget produced are in a good condition and quality that is allow the standard that have been set up, to make sure that we produce the good quality only for our customer in Kosovo. Lastly is a joint venture. Entry strategy for a single target country in which the partner share ownership of a newly creating the business entity. This is because small company cannot expand the business without a partner that already existed in the country of Kosovo. There are many gadget manufacturers already established in the Kosovo country that make it difficult for small company to enter their market. We need companies of the same types of the business to cooperate in entering the manufactured product into the Kosovo market for our gadget product. This is the last slide for this video, which is the reference that I used to do this assignment. That's all from me. Thank you.